What's up, everybody? How's it going? You know, at the very least, I'll give Darkrai this. I got here really fast. All you have to do is fly, go in the house, take a little nappy, and then you show up here. So, unlike Shaman, where it takes forever to get back to where Shaman is, Darkrai's at least quick to go back to. But yeah, since we got Shaman, it's time to move on to Darkrai chat, and we'll save Arceus for last. So, I got 17 moon balls. Is that gonna be enough? I'll probably on and off get more. You know, of course, if I don't get it today. I will probably go on and off and get some more moon balls. But I have 17 right now. Also, let me just double check that I updated the Smeargle. So the Smeargle I had before was not EV trained. So this one's adamant. It has much more attack. So it just has Spore, False Swipe, Recover, and then I put Recycle on it with a Lepa Berry. I don't think that'll be necessary. We just need Spore and False Swipe. So I got a better Smeargle. Alakazam is still the same. We're gonna go with Timid for Synchronize. So last time we stopped with Darkrai, I was at 625. So Shaman took me 29.59. And Arceus is at 321. So I actually have all the counters right here. So this is my... Shaman's done. Shaman, of course, was the fastest one, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to turn the game off for Darkrai, so... Shaman we got done out of the way. Now we got the slow reset ones. Yeah, I have 17 moon balls. Unfortunately, I have, this is like version 1.3.0, I think. There used to be a version of BDSP where you could duplicate items. And I don't have that version. And the only way to downgrade your version is if you have like another Switch and they're like local. It has to be done locally, so I don't think that's possible for me. So there used to be a version of BDSP where you could dupe items. But I don't have that one, unfortunately. There was actually, you could see I've been, getting a lot of Pikachus. Let me go to the right box. Gosh, it's so slow. I'm hitting the button as fast as I can. Geez, where is my shiny box? I don't go in BDSP enough to memorize my boxes. Here we are. So here's Shaman. It's in Sky mode right now. Caught Shaman in a love ball. That was so cool. I'm so happy we got Shaman. So yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's all the housekeeping that I needed. Got a new Smeargle. Got some moon balls, because we gotta go for moon balls, right? What better ball for Darkrai than moon ball? But Darkrai is also significantly more difficult to catch than Shaman. It's got a harder catch rate. Yeah, what's funny is that I think my outbreaks are broken again, or my swarm is broken. It's been Cubone for a few days. So I was stuck with Shaman, or not Shaman. I was stuck with Smoochum doing Shaman, and now I'm stuck with Cubone for Darkrai. But let's do it. And we gotta watch the little cutscene. Oh boy. I miss Shaman already, chat. That's not shiny. You're not shiny. I guess at least I don't have to watch Alakazam hop up and down for 3 hours or whatever. Arceus's cutscene is even longer, so that's... oh boy. Then we get to sit through this lovely, lovely title screen. I hate the red font. Why did they go with red? Oh. I didn't save in front of Darkrai. That's fine. Okay, hold on. I gotta go back there real quick. I did say it was quick. I hate this. 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 Get me back there, thank you. Ugh, this feels so clunky. It's really a shame I don't have the version where you could duplicate. That would have saved me so much time. Key. All right, we get to watch the, frankly, really weird little. Can you imagine going into a strange man's house and you just get in the bed? Guy opens up and goes key. Ugh, this game controls so weird. Alright. I'll save this time. Whoops. Alright, is everything still in the... okay. Let me get back into the right box. So bad. There we go. They're all still... oh no. Oh. Never mind, hold on. I get to do more box sorting. I hope everyone's excited. Don't mind me. I love doing one slow trade at a time to get apricorn balls. That's my favorite thing about all Switch Pokemon games. Now I can save. Alright. We're locked in. It's time. I love the transitions in this game. Not shiny. The outbreak finally reset. You must have missed the first part, Tyler, where I said I think it's broken again. It's been Cubone for a few days. Because I've been doing sporadic trades on and off to acquire more moon balls. Where do you even get apricorn balls in BDSP? Straight up. I don't even know. I think it's because I changed the clock when I shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet, by the way. BDSP is really weird about time resetting, so I believe that's why. Whoa, it's got great IVs. You're not shiny. This is actually a better shiny hunt for me with resting my hand, because I can just do this all right-handed. That's the cause. Yeah, it has to be. It's because I keep resetting the time for outbreaks in Scarlet and Violet. keep wanting to push the egg counter instead. All my counters are on one page on my stream deck. You're not shiny. How would we rank Darkrai shiny, chat? Would you say it's like a B tier or C tier? Does Darkrai not return if you kill it or run? I think you have to leave the island and go all the way back. I'm pretty sure. So it actually is faster to just turn the console off. I'm pretty sure. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. You're not shiny. So Darkrai shiny is basically wine colored. That's how I've always thought of it. It's like a purpley purple. Why is it purple? You like it in 2D more? I hope you like watching Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup jump up and down. As this game struggles to load. Look at him go. Oh boy. Yeah, dot. At least we don't, there's no Mahina Pia. Mahina Pia. Darkrai just, it keeps it simple. Dot. Who has the best shiny mythical in Gen 4, chat? Shaman, Arceus, or Darkrai? Mahina Pia is Lunala. Shaman, Arceus. Oh boy, this is taking... Hello? Also, this game crashed on me yesterday, chat. I was in the middle of trading for a Moonball, and the game just shut off. It just booted me completely, and the trade I was in failed. So that was awesome. So that's 2 Pokemon games that have crashed for me on the Switch multiple times. The battle screen is a cave, even though it's a forest. Yeah. We're gonna see a lot of Palkia tonight. Look at those pointy trees. Darkrai is hanging out where they do like Power Rangers explosions. It's in the quarry. You're not shiny. I like shiny Darkrai's like green eyes. Piss God, and it ruined it for you. Shiny Darkrai's pink bib. Fione has a better shiny than Manaphy. This is very true. Oh yeah, I forgot about Manaphy. Yeah, some of the later gens of Pokemon really cranked up how many mythicals there are, huh? Nope. I love my little toad, my toad icon. So I don't know if I feel confident on how many moon balls I have for this, chat. We'll see. This game has the largest number of new shiny locked Pokemon introduced, 18. This is a cool song. You're not shiny. You are not the shiny. Sword and Shield is like half of that. Are you talking BDSP, Justin? What else is what's locked? I would have figured it would be Scarlet. Yeah, okay. I was like, Scarlet Violet has the most locks. The Ruinous Quartet, Korai Mirai, all the new Paradox Pokemon from the DLC, Ogre. Did I count that? Oh gosh. The Loyal 3, Galapagos. Pecharunt. Am I forgetting anybody? Yeah, I said all the new paradoxes, so Roaring Moon. Or not Roaring Moon. Raging Bolt, Walking Wake. Etc., etc. Scarlet Violet devs are drunk with shiny locking power. Yeah, I guess you would count the starters in there too. And then all the legendaries from Blueberry. Jeez, that is a lot of Pokemon. (2021). Why does that feel like it was 10 years ago? BDSP did not come out terribly long ago, but it feels like it's been forever. Whee! I love the little transitions. They're so fun. Windows Movie Maker ass. Yeah, it's crazy how insanely... I agree, Tyler. These games do feel insanely dated. Like, I guess in that way, for feeling like Diamond and Pearl DS games, they nailed it. Oh my god, the 18 was just new Pokemon? Oh my god. I feel like you should definitely count all the new legendaries that were in Blueberry that you can't shiny hunt. Good golly. You can't believe the member card event only lasted 1 month. That's so dumb. I don't know why they did that. We talked about that all the time when I was shiny hunting Shaman. And people found glitches to, like, get up to Shaman. I'm not sure if there were any found for Darkrai, but it's ridiculous how little the limited time window. And I don't feel like they did a good job advertising it either. All right, we're up to 640. Wow. Oh. My bad. Got to see Alakazam hop up and down once. If there's one thing Alakazam loves, it's hopping up and down. The boy loves hopping. You're in Victory Road and you fought your rival. Oh man, iconic rival from X and Y. Lysander was right, actually. No. I would love to get the Ruinous Quartet shiny. I might want them. Well, Korai and Mirai are really cool shinies. I actually really like shiny Qianpao. We don't have a lot of, like, brown shinies. I just really like shiny Qianpao. I just think it's neat. Too bad Darkrai doesn't have its beautiful legs out here. Shiny. You don't remember fighting Barry? Barry's such a nothing burger rival. I didn't realize in the when BDSP first came out, you could actually shimmy Barry out of the way and skip picking a starter. This game had a lot of really wild bugs and glitches that most of them got patched. So when the final version, which is 1.3.0, I believe, they have not touched the game. That's the final. That was the final patch. But before 1.3.0, there was, like, you could clip through walls and a lot of tons of really weird and interesting glitches you could do in this game. I pulled one off during the playthrough when I skipped all of the trainers in Candace's gym. That was awesome. There was like a railing. There was a railing in the mansion, and you could clip through the railing, and they fixed it by putting like a big invisible wall around it. What do you mean it soft locked you, Tyler? Whatever do you mean by that? Well, soft locking means you're like actually stuck. It's like if you didn't grab the magic pencil in a King's Quest game and then you can't beat the game. Alright, Darkrai. Nope. I kind of take my time. I don't want to turn the game off too quickly, just in case. I'm playing it a little safe. Look, I trust myself to spot the shiny, but I don't want my muscle memory to, you know. You know what I mean. I mean, sure, I could post it and be like, epic shiny fail. Streamer fails shiny Darkrai. Darkrai's ... is funny. Does Darkrai speak? I can't remember. Does Darkrai talk in the movie, or is it just, like... I mean, I guess it's not a psychic Pokemon. People who have posted fake shiny fails. Oh, jeez. Imagine that. Ugh, jump scare. TCG seems... Oh. Oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Awesome games, guys. GG. GG. GG, everyone. Great. Awesome. Hooray! Gosh, if I get more crashes, BDSP's gonna start to Shining Pearl's gonna start to rival Scarlet. And how many times I've had a Pokemon game crash for me? Great products, guys. Great products. Anyway. How does someone's DS freeze? See, I feel sus of those videos. Like, Pokemon games crashing for me has only ever happened on the Switch. It's like an entirely new thing. I never had any issues with Pokemon games running like shit or crashing on me as a kid, or even in like the 3DS era. I never had Pokemon games crash on me. Oh, that's that full odds shiny hunter. Oh, what a shame. Boo-hoo. That snobby full odds hunter. My heart bleeds. The red font bugs me so much, man. Why did they go with red? Graphic design is my passion. Alright, we're at 650. And we're gonna keep on going. I was pretty happy with Shaman. 29.59 ain't bad. We'll see how much pain Darkrai puts me through. I don't even like this font choice. Pokemon, period. Great contender for most boring start screen of all time. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Nah. I mean, what the intro? They did such a bad job with the intro. I watched it the other day. Like, I'll play it. Yeah, I kind of miss Shaman's cute little cry. I'll be honest. Ugh. Scariest thing I've ever seen. Based on original games. Yep, I love PNGs. Don't you love PNGs? Ugh. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is so selling me on... Look at how ugly the region of Sinnoh is. We sure do have plain grassy fields and rocks. Wow. Oh, that's funny. I don't remember any cool lava areas in this game. That's crazy. Oh boy, I love stones and rocks. Look at how ugly this looks. That's crazy. They're just shaking this PNG up and down with added lighting effects. Not even the effect on Palkia looks cool. Flop. Like, they didn't even that intro is just so lackluster. I don't know, man. Jeez. You ever just watch something and feel absolutely dead inside? They should have done like Mario 64 where you could stretch Pikachu's face. I mean, when this game shipped, there was no title screen, chat. How is that how does the title screen go last in development? That's really funny. I like, in my mind, I picture, like, the Ilka employee booting up the game. And they're like, alright, we gotta ship the game tomorrow. And then they go through the intro and they realize there's no intro and it's like, Yeah, Ruby Sapphire's intro, I like Emerald's better. I don't remember Auraz's. Yeah, that is pretty iconic. The Lotties flying by while you're on the bike, and there's a bunch of Gen 3 Pokemon flying, like Flygon and Manectrix running. Gradients. Here's some gradients. No, not the color green. What's up, Chrome? Hope we don't get any more Ilka faithful remakes in the future. You and me both. You and me both. I mean, Gen 5's intro actually has story stuff in it, and it sets up all the end stuff. It's not just, here's a random place and some random Pokemon. It's kind of, Gen 4 had a like a more tonal, dour vibe, and Gen 5 kind of followed that. They both kind of have creepy, well, to some extent, atmospheric intros. Yeah, I can never get used to the chibi look of this game. Look at my little character. My Sims ass character. I think Let's Go had a nicer chibi style than this game. Let's Go looks great. Really bright, poppin' colors. Seems more stylized. This game just looks cheap. It looks like a bootleg mobile game. Whee! Yeah, Darkrai's stuck with me now. We were stuck on Shaman's little island, and now we're gonna go pester Darkrai. Waddling 3D models. They do waddle. That's a good word to describe the movement, waddling. Sometimes this game takes longer to load. Like, look at this. We've had one crash tonight. You can feel that this game isn't a completely different engine than what they usually use. That's partially why this game feels so bizarre. Actually, it's my Switch. This game is flawless. I've never seen performance drop in my life. Leg nubs. It's crazy because Diamond and Pearl still look good. Like, Pokemon has never had the most impressive pixel art, but a lot of those older games still look good today. Like, I remember Dawn and Lucas's little sprites, and they look great. It just did not translate to this 3D environment whatsoever. This would have been the perfect game to do an updated pixel style. And they're like, what if we just make cheap, ugly 3D models instead? Yeah, there's a lot of fog in this game. It's like special effects in movies being set during the night so you don't notice how bad they look. It's like, what if we throw a bunch of particle effects in fog? The P-Fog area was insane. I've never been more flabbergasted. I have never been more flabbergasted in my life. It really is crazy that they were like, let's introduce some new HMs in Gen 4, and they're all horrendous. I hate defog. I don't like rock climb. Oh man. Defog just stinks. That's my least favorite HM without a shadow of a doubt. We're almost at 669. I'm so excited. Wow. We didn't even get any, like, neat songs in this game. Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver had so many new and unique remixes. Like, Ho-Oh got a new song, Lugia got a new song. And they just didn't do anything for this game. They just didn't do any of that here. They really just, like, did the barest, most, like, bare minimum effort. And then we're like, yep, here you go. Yeah, that's, I think more modern Pokemon games have done that, unfortunately. Like, even the legendary beasts all got unique and interesting remixes in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I never messed with the statues much in the underground. I thought that was lame. Whenever I see people be like, well, the underground though, it's like, yeah, what about it? I love the green and the brown gradient. What a beautiful game. Does the Ed Sheeran song count as a unique song? Well, it's just an end credit song. It's not a remix or anything or a retooling of any old songs. It's just a song that will get you copyright claimed if you play it on YouTube. Yeah, I would... Deoxys is one of my favorite mythicals. I would shiny hunt Deoxys in a heartbeat if I had the means to. Believe me. I would love to shiny hunt Deoxys. That'd be awesome. Gosh, can you imagine how long that would take, though, if it was available in ORAS? You'd have to go through that excruciatingly long cutscene. Ugh. I have the bonus disc for Pokemon Coliseum. I could shiny hunt Jirachi. That's what's so unfortunate. Like, most modern mythicals are just locked. And then the old ones, you have to have specific... You have to have either, like, a Japanese version of Emerald to get Mew. Or, like, Pokemon Ranger for Manaphy. And, like, we have mythicals from, like, Gen 5, like Victini, that are still, to this day, unavailable. Man, I don't have any room on my desk to put my GameCube. You think PLZA will have Victini? If they, for some reason, put a Gen 5 mythical in there and ignore, like, Volcanion, I would kind of laugh. 666! Oh no! But wait. That would be appropriate for Darkrai. No. No evil Darkrai. Sad. That would have been very appropriate. Yeah, PLZA could have Hoopa. Golden Hoopa. I mean, Volcanion is locked too. You can't get yellow school bus Volcanion shiny. What's the worst shiny mythical, chat? There's one answer I feel like is the correct one. Yeah, Justin, it's Zarude. Yeah, it's definitely Zarude. Marshadow, that's an interesting choice. I don't think I've seen any, like, credible leaks lately. The leakers have all been kind of quiet. I'll be honest, I don't remember what shiny Marshadow even looks like. So maybe that's self-explanatory. Alright. 669 coming right up. I don't know. Take any, like, weird leaks with a super grain of salt, Chad. I haven't seen anything credible lately. Wow. Of course. Especially don't trust clout-chasing Poketubers that love making shit up for content. Yay! 669! Nice. Nice. Darkrai nice. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice. Yeah, there's been no Pokemon news at all. Outside of, like, merch news, I guess. Yeah, Darkrai didn't like funny number. New PLZA leak? You could be like that one YouTube Poketuber who has like 40 videos about PLZA, even though there's been no new news since the first trailer. Literally nothing. You would agree on Marshadow? Oh yeah, that's a... Ugh. What is different? Literally, what is different there? I cannot even tell the difference. Wow, that might be worse than Zarude, actually. They scrapped these remakes for this? The shiny lies in its animation, Joe's sights just stink. Oh. Hoax videos for 9-year-olds. That's exactly the type of people that click on those videos. You are indeed correct. What's up, Silver? Wow. Yeah, the Switch leaks are crazy. Oh, so it turns purple when it's shiny? Not the biggest fan of Marshadow, chat. Hot take. I mean, I guess it's better than Zero Aura, but... eh. I've also never used Marshadow in my life. Like, that was an Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon Pokemon. And I didn't even buy those games when they came out. Yeah, Zero Aura doesn't even feel like a Pokemon. Like a Digimon champion form. It doesn't even feel like Hawaiian either. It's just an anthropomorphic, like, generic furry cat. Like, at least Lucario has, like, Anubis vibes. Zero Aura is just somebody's fursuit. Convinced it was just made for the movie. That's how Zarude exists. There's no way Zarude was a natural design that they came up with. They made that just for that crappy Tarzan movie that bombed. Lopunny, Lucario. Would Serena count? I was watching the VGC VOD today and they were saying Zarina. I was like, huh? Also, I was cracking up because one of the commentators kept switching between Rayquaza and Rayquaza. Rayquaza looks super goofy in Scarlet and Violet, by the way. Every time it gets sent out into battle, it, like, faces the camera. And its front-facing profile is like, hey, guys. Hey, guys. It's me, Rayquaza. It looks so silly. I admire somebody trying to make Rayquaza work, though. Nope. I've been watching the VOD, so I haven't seen any of the chat. I'm sure that was exciting. Miraidon won, by the way. Or Miraidon. That was the restricted legendary that took home the crown. Zamazenta showed up more than I thought it would. Shout out to Zamazenta. Zacian has truly fallen. It's Zama's time to shine. Let's go. Koridon was there. Yeah, I like Korai more than Mirai as well. The mods in the Pokemon Twitch chat are some of the most inconsistent. They let some truly wild comments just fly free and then time out others for nothing. They had to give Violet players something. That's true. Is Sneasler? Yeah, I'm not Sneasler's biggest fan. They should have chosen anybody else from Gen 2. IMO. Oh my god. You're lucky you didn't get banned, Silver. They banned Tyler for posting a clown emoji, and he's just been banned for years now. Someone said it looked awful and they left. Yeah, it's incredibly inconsistent to the point where I wonder if they're hiring bots. Yeah, Korai Shiny is so nice. Miraidon Shiny is too light. I wish it was like a darker colored chrome. Yeah, exactly. You have the formula down, Silver. You just have to post a picture and then a generic, like, I'm having so much fun watching Pokemon VGC. And then you can get in, yeah. You crack the code. Someone did have a meme that was pretty funny. It was, Incineroar and Rillaboom both screaming. And it had a caption of, like, when mom brings home pizza rolls or something like that. Incin and Rillaboom were just going crazy. Torkoal should get a regional form. I'd be worried they'd mess up Torkoal. I could see it, though. Using a hacked Zacian, the Game Freak ninjas, the TPCI ninjas are heading to your location right now. I understand why, to some extent, why they delete a lot of compliments. Because sometimes they're creepy. It's when people start getting into, like, arguments over cheating and no mods ever step in the Pokemon Twitch chat. It's just like, oh my god. They should have given Sunflora a form. Or Skarmory. Or Furret. Or Lediba. Ledian. Ariados. Yanma. I guess they got Quillfish. There used to be one person that literally had like PK Hex in their name, and they would always go in and troll the Pokemon Twitch chat, and they finally stopped showing up, so I think they got banned. Made me laugh out loud because I opened up the Day 2 VOD on YouTube, and one of the somebody left like a 15 paragraph like a ginormous paragraph manifesto about Pokemon allowing cheaters in their community. It is schizo rambling. People that get so triggered over Jenning is so funny. They invited cheater Wolfglick to commentate. The cheaters are all here. They're going to delete my comment because I am posting the truth. That's how they ended it, which really made me laugh. Anytime somebody ends something like that with, they deleted my comment, they're gonna delete my comment because I am telling the truth. Uh-huh. I'm sure that's why, yeah. Yeah, every time Pokemon has a video, there's always a bot that comments too that makes me laugh out loud. They shadow banned me because it's important telling the truth. Yeah. That's exactly what the type of things they say, Justin. That's exactly right. My First Amendment. They don't even allow players to have their own switches anymore. One thing I've noticed during VGC matches now is that everyone is the same trainer. They do not allow you to use your own personal switch, so you basically download your team as a rental, and you have to use the provided switch. Which backfired in the last VGC event because the switch wasn't far enough to have a Terra Orb, and so they had to quit the match because there was no Terrastalize Orb available. Like, isn't that wild? How do you mess that up? Yeah, if you go back and watch the VOD, you notice it's two girls. One has blue hair and the other one is like the stock trainer. And it's always the same two. They force competitors to use the provided switches. You cannot use your own. You cannot use your own switch. You cannot use your own trainer. I don't think they had any Terra Orb troubles today, but still, like, how does that happen? It's crazy. TCG goes on at the same time as VGC. TCG is the longest one. Usually Pogo starts first, and then VGC, and then TCG. And that's not counting all the times I've seen people disconnect mid-match. Like, I wouldn't want to use a stock trainer. That's so lame. I would want it to be the trainer that I customized. Like, for some people, I guess, you know, they just, that's not something they care about, which, fine. But if I had to go out there and show up with blue-haired not me, like, that stinks. Yeah, I like my league card, too. Like, I worked hard for that shiny roaring moon on my my Scarlet card. I'm not sure if that's for all the matches or if it's just for the stage ones. And sometimes they don't randomize the music. So there's been times where I've watched VGC events where it is the same song again and again and again and again. And that always gets funny because chat will pick that up and get really complainy about it. I think it was the gym leader song in Scarlet Violet, which triggers a very repetitive section when somebody terastallizes. So if you start the match and somebody terastallizes outside the gate, just like turn 1, then you have to listen to the whoa whoa da 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 do 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 on loop for until the match is over. Oh, that's great. They love chanting. You think they're gonna bring back the voices in the gym leader song for Gen 10? Worlds is in August. So Worlds is probably our only confirmed time we're gonna get a trailer anytime soon. I don't know if there'll be one before Worlds, but they always have something during the closing ceremony of Worlds, which is in Hawaii. So they have a few more VGC events left, and then it's Worlds. Sheeran as an Ed Sheeran. The singer. The guy who made the song, end credit song in Scarlet Violet. Hot Dog Ed. Not shiny. It's funny you say that because I definitely remember them doing the Team Star boss a bunch. That's not even one of the better songs in Scarlet Violet. Like, I like Penny's theme. I like Penny's theme, but the other ones, the other Team Star songs were never my faves. Ooh, that was the song they used in all the trailers, too. I like the gym leader song for Scarlet Violet, but it's not as good as Sword and Shield's gym leader song. That one was great. Yeah, I need to listen to more of the Indigo Disc music. They could do that, Galaxy. I wouldn't say that would be, like, out of the question. So for Worlds last year, which was in Japan, they had, like, a very traditional Japanese ceremony for the opening. It's almost like the Olympics. If you've never seen Worlds, it's almost like a tiny little version of the Olympics where they have an opening ceremony and then a closing ceremony where they do all this. So the closing ceremony is where everybody gets their trophies. All the winners get their trophies. So last year they had a little traditional, like, drum show for Worlds. I don't know what they'll do this year. Like, it's in Hawaii. I don't know. Can they do that? A lot of people, there's already some issues with them being in Hawaii. So I don't know what they'll do for Hawaii. They usually do like a, it always makes me think of League of Legends. You know how League of Legends usually has like a artist do like a hype up song? They usually do that for Worlds too. And then they play it during commercial breaks in VGC for the next year. It was the one where they had the like stone. They had stone statues to represent all the games they had there. Yeah. Yeah. I think that was a bad choice, personally. I mean, also, it's like by the time they announce, they do a trailer for during the closing ceremony, it's gonna be like 3 in the morning for most people. There's actually one song that tends to play when they're like picking teams. When they're going over like the teams that I actually like. It's an instrumental song. They have some good tracks. I think they revealed the logo for World, so Pikachu is in like a scuba thing. The song goes like do 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 wow new 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 new. It was probably a terrible impression of that song, but I always like listening to that one. VGC at 3 a.m. Oh boy, 3 a.m. I mean, last year we just watched VGC and waited for the trailer. I'll probably do that this year. Alright, almost at 700. You are not the shiny. The real question is, are we gonna get a trailer before August? Because we're, what, a little into May right now, so we still have the rest of May, June, July. How long has it been since, what, February 20-something? 3,000 years, yeah, it's been 3,000 years. I hope we get to see 3,000 years brought up in PLZA so we can all start clapping. You think it'll be released in January? Yeah, are they gonna do the same schedule with PLA where they release it super early? What day in January did PLA come out? I cannot even remember. You think they'll reference it 100%? We'll see. I'll start doing my I saw the thing and I clapped. Not shiny. It was January 22nd for Arceus? Okay. That's such a strange, like, usually they want the holiday release. It's very weird to have Pokemon games come out in, like, January. Because you know they love that holiday money. 700! Also, sometimes they forget to, like, turn off nicknames. The guy that won, all his Pokemon were named after Powerpuff Girls characters. He had Blossom, Buttercup, the mayor. I think his Miraidon was the mayor. That's funny. And his opponent had a roaring, no, I always want to say roaring. Raging. Had a raging bolt named Thunderglock. And a Rillaboom named Monkey. I love when they slip up and don't turn the nicknames off. I love seeing what people nickname their Pokemon. I think that's super funny. The Powerpuff Girls did in fact save the day. They won. Miraidon the mayor won. Also, during the first day, there was a match between a guy with a Lugia, which props to use a Lugia. And I wish Lugia had won. There was a guy using Lugia versus somebody using Terapagos. And I've never seen this happen before. But during one of the commercial breaks, the production went back to that match and showed the final. Terapagos did like a star storm into Lugia, and it did like legitimately 1 damage. And they put the audio on the crowd, and you hear the crowd going crazy, laughing that the Terapagos did 1 damage to Lugia. And then they actually had audio from the two guys going like GG. I've never seen them actually do that before. Shiny Mads with a raid! What's up, everybody? Thank you. We are shiny hunting Darkrai at 7:03. It's a process. Fluttermane's usage dropped down a lot. Like, it's still a popular Pokemon, but it wasn't as high up. Thanks for the good luck and for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know if I saw any Iron Hands. Urshifu and Ogre still stuck around. Iron Hands will always be in your heart. One Pokemon I was surprised to see pop up so much was Pelipper. A lot of people were running Pelipper. Good old Pelly. Because you know what? Pelipper does Wide Guard. We love a good Wide Guarder around here. I definitely appreciate a Pokemon with a good Wide Guard. It's because of the horses. It's because Shadow and Ice Rider Calyrex are stupidly strong. They're such silly Pokemon. Every time I see Ice and Shadow Rider Calyrex, it's like, that's definitely a weird, scrunkly little big-headed deer on a horse. Definitely. That's definitely a Pokemon, I think. Somebody brought the Rock Ogre Pawn, which is cool. It's usually Wellspring or the Fire one. I still don't mind seeing Ogerpon all over the place, but watching that Terapagos match against Lugia, it's like, ugh. I'm just not a fan of Terapagos. Yeah, Grimnaze is so strong. Shadow Callie is ridiculous. Yeah, Ogerpon's great. She's probably one of my most favorite recent legendaries out of the past few gens. Hopefully one day we can shiny hunt Ogerpon. Although, for completionists, are completionists gonna have to shiny hunt every single mask variant? What's up, Midnight? Oh, you've been watching Aaron's videos, Justin? Yeah, Kieran, how dare you bring the ogre? You dare bring the ogre? He was flabbergasted. We get like 5 seconds of the cool music before I turn the switch off. Yeah, there's quite a few restricted legendaries that are strong. Like I said, I was not expecting to see Zamazenta show up. Shout out to Zamazenta. Yeah, Terapagos better enjoy its time while it has it, because I think you're right, Justin. Without terastallizing in the future, dunzo. Like, Ogerpon can still have all of her different masks in future games, but Terapagos being so tied into terastallization, which is a generational gimmick, no. Get him out of here. It's over. It's truly over. Hold on, I take a sip. Look at this, like, Shadow Realm black fog. Is it supposed to be water we're standing on right now? It looks like a mirror. No, don't say on Pogo. No. How do you get... I don't even remember how you get the items for Zacian and Zama. Yeah, Ogre will still get a nerf, but you don't need to terrestrialize Ogre Pond for it to be strong, is what I meant. Oh, the auctions. Yeah. I mean, Mega Ray will probably be back in PLZA. I imagine all previous Mega Evolutions will be back. Terraphagos will be bad. Already is. Already is. Like, even the fact that it's, like, such a front and center thing in Horizons, the anime. Anytime I ever see clips from the anime, it's of the Tinkatank, or Sprigatito Florigato, or Fuecoco. I don't ever see any, like, GIF sets of Terrapagos. Desolate land. You people brought our friend Kyogre. There were some Gordons too, some Groudons. I don't know why they went with Blaziken. I don't mind, because I love Blaziken, but... You think they're gonna nerf Body Press? I keep thinking every gen they're gonna nerf Intimidate, and they never do. It's like, fine, this is the gen, they're gonna do it. No. No, they didn't. They didn't. Guess who's back? Incineroar. You'll never guess who the most used Pokemon is in VGC again. It is Incineroar. It is, in fact, Incineroar. Incineroar, the way most people were running Incineroar, it doesn't even have a fire move. A lot of people dropped Flare Blitz from their Incineroar sets. It's there to just do a lot of fake out pressure with Rillaboom. They're buddies. They're partners in fake out. It's like fake out, parting shot, taunt. A lot of it, I think they had taunt. It was like 3 dark moves and then fake out. On a lot of the Incineroars I saw. Wow. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. You're not shiny. Man, when I was trading for Moonballs earlier, I had my Switch in handheld mode. My Joy-Con drift is so annoying. Like, it makes me want to smash the console. My left Joy-Con drifts so bad, and it's so annoying to try to put in a link code when your Joy-Con drifts all the way to the left. Like, please, Nintendo, please no more drift on Switch 2, please. Like, I can't stand it. It's like my Joy-Con is loose, too. I have to constantly, like, take it out and slam it back down. It's just... Unfortunate. Like I'm literally just like sitting here, going into the global waiting room, trading room, just sitting there, and it's like, how about you go left? How about you keep going left? It's so frustrating. Like, I genuinely start tweaking when it starts doing that to me. I want to throw it into the trash. But I don't want to buy an expensive set of new Joy-Cons, so I just deal with it. I don't really want to send it in either, because then I'm Joy-Con-less. Like, I guess I could use my Nyko controller that I'm using right now, but I don't know. The Wiimote. How many people launch their Wiimotes into their TV screens? Yeah, I could take the Joy-Con. Yeah, you could definitely do like WD-40, or I could remove the pad and try to fix it that way. Yeah, Tyler, you should. That's definitely something to keep in mind. If your Joy-Cons are borked, they're probably not going to have that service much longer, where you can send them in for free. Yeah, I've seen some cheaper pairs of Joy-Cons. I should just buy one. I don't know, at the same time, it's like, if mine would just work. I do handheld when I casually, like I said, I was trading to get moon balls for Darkrai. Only loosely paying attention. You're very nice to your Wii remotes, you never throw them. Good, I'm glad you're not abusive towards your Wii remotes, Midnight. Actually, were they sued for Joy-Cons? Or am I off base? Because nothing is grinding. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I want to say there was a lawsuit. Companies don't usually, big corporations don't usually do things out of the goodness of their hearts. Yeah, it's definitely not good press. I mean, Joy-Cons are expensive. They're expensive technology. When you spend a lot of money on a product, you would hope it works. Not always the case, though. I need to get a better, my Nyko controller's battery definitely does not hold a charge anymore. I wonder if I could replace that. Even worth it. I've always wanted to change the shells on my Joy-Con, but it's a pretty complicated process. There's a lot of cables and things that you have to be very careful to put back into place. Yeah, just in the rumor of the magnetic Joy-Cons is strange. Like, I suppose it could be real, but I don't know. The investor meeting for Nintendo is today. Well, a little long, a little, maybe, whatever, it's the 7th in Japan. Pressing X to doubt. I changed my Switch's, back shell with the kickstand, and I have a, Koraidon and Miraidon cover on my Switch dock, which is really nice. I'm sure I could do it, it's just a lot of work. I would love to get a GameCube shell and change the shell for my GameCube. Actually, I really do love my classic Gale of Darkness faded skin I have on there that I got for getting the game at GameStop many years ago. You never got around to changing it? I know the exact shell you're talking about. I remember looking at those on Amazon years ago and longing to have one on my Switch. I know the exact one you're talking about. I think they've realized, a lot of manufacturers have realized that swapping the shells on technology is a very, very, very popular thing. So there's a shell for basically any sort of console you could ever imagine. You could get a shell for your GameCube, a shell for your N64, a shell for your Game Boy Advance, a shell for your SP. Yeah, I have the Gale of Darkness skin on my black GameCube. Like, I want to keep... That's my childhood GameCube, so I kind of don't want to mess with it, but that means I'd have to get another GameCube. Has a Wii and he gave it a transparent shell. That's cool. When GameStop is no longer around for shiny distributions, will GameStop finally stop shiny logging Pokemon? They'll probably just move it to, like, Target. No, I don't have any... HD thing for the GameCube. I don't think I do, anyway. I have a converter to HDMI, so I can play it on modern TVs. Tyler and I played my GameCube when he was here. Favorite console. Ooh, modded Double Dash. Awesome. Oh yeah, I've seen those. They're so expensive though. All the like HD converters for like the N64 and the GameCube are like $100. Bleh. Oh, you're actually gonna do it, Tyler? Good. Yeah, I miss the Toys R Us promos. Toys R Us had a lot of Pokemon stuff going on up until they closed. Like, I remember going there for a lot of Sun and Moon promos. The Video S cables. Onto your Wii U, nice. The Toys R Us exists in other countries outside the US. And then there's like one location in the American Dream Mall in New Jersey. But it's not really like a traditional Toys R Us. What's up, Destruggle? Yeah, I pass by the old building where Toys R Us used to be sometimes, and it's always just like... Man. I mean, Toys R Us didn't have to close. It was completely mismanaged. What is that called? Like... The investors... It was all the investors. Oh! Alright, do I need to do I need to start keeping a, crash counter? Because that's twice. Great game, fellas, great game. GG. GG. That's the second time tonight that it's crashed, chat, and it crashed for me last night off stream when I was preparing for this hunt. It sounds funny out of context. When I was preparing for this hunt. It always worries me when that happens too. Jeez. Man, I liked KB Toys more than Toys R Us. I would bring back KB over Toys R Us, straight up. Ay, caramba. Sometimes the game is just like, no. Oh, man. Never thought I'd see the day where Pokemon games would be as stable as Bethesda games. It usually crashes when I try to get into the game, weirdly enough. You liked how big Toys R Us was, the game section? Yeah, that's the thing that the new Toys R Us, it's like, the new Toys R Us is really geared towards small children. There's not a lot of, like, video games or cards or any of the good shit. Pretty much. My Toys R Us's amiibo section was huge. Mashing A too much. Bruh. Australian Toys R Us's don't have video games? What? It's the Switch. I like that. It's the Switch rebelling. My Switch is like, why do you keep opening this game? Stop. Go boot up Pikmin 4 or Kirby in the Forgotten Land. What are you doing? My Toys R Us was half like Babies R Us though. So like it's a neat big store, but half of it is for like babies. I don't know, I have a lot of super nostalgic memories of KB Toys, that's probably why. That's where I used to get like base set. That was I was young and that was like when Pokemon first. I remember base set, Jungle, base set 2. There used to be a lot of little like game shops back when I was a kid that have just all vanished. KB and Toys R Us weren't even the only ones. There used to be this one game shop that I loved going to, and I have a core memory of looking at the Mewtwo and Pikachu theme decks behind the counter. Yeah, EB Games used to exist here too. There's one in this like strip plaza when I was a kid, and I remember there was like Sonic Adventure figures in there that I wanted. It's the biggest of its kind in North America. That's cool. The legendary EB Games. Yeah, EB Games seems to be like a big that's one of those franchises that again it failed in America and seems to be in a lot of other places. GameStops could be fun, but they'd rather have an entire wall of Funko Pops, so mostly yeah, Justin, I've noticed that with a lot of those game stores as well. It's either tabletop, board games, or Magic the Gathering. And then it's like 300% more dollars. It's way more expensive than what you could actually get it for online. Yeah, the markup is it's like I understand supporting local businesses, but maybe don't charge like $300 for Pokemon Booster Box. That's board games are really expensive too. Like at my local shop, board games are like $50. And then they really just do like Magic. Like they have a case of cards, but it's all Magic. Boring. Yeah, during the pandemic, they were really bad with marking up cards. Like, you're just scalping at that point. Like, I don't care if you're a local business. If you're charging that much money for cards, you're straight up scalping. Prime drink for $9. Mamma mia. $7.40. Yeah, you can usually, it depends on the set. If it's a hot ticket set, it'll probably be around 100, but if it's a lesser set, you can probably get it for $80. It's always funny seeing, like, there was a viral thing on Twitter like a month ago about a couple going to Costco and buying out all their Pokemon cards. It's always really funny to see people try to scalp cards and right now. People were doing that for that new Disney game, but now I guess that's calmed down. Sabutops, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. What's up, everybody? You're shiny hunting Darkrai. Yeah, is Charizard there? Plus, you get the Charizard tax. That's the Charizard tax is real, by the way. The other day I saw they had Obsidian Flames and Temporal Forces, and Obsidian Flames was $1 more. The Charizard tax is real. Disney Lorcana? Is that how you say that? Disney has a new TCG game out. People were scalping it, but it seems to calm down. I don't know. Yeah, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. The hunt is it sure is going. It sure is going. Oh, you got the shiny Charizard from Paldean Fates? Nice. Average Joe coming in to find good cards. That's funny. This game's every time I encounter Darkrai, there's like a weird shadow thing on the left. It certainly is a video game, let me tell ya. Yeah, I'm saving Arceus for last. I just got Shaman done, so now moving on to Darkrai and Arceus, they're definitely not as easy peasy as Shaman was. Such dramatic music. Yeah, I've opened a lot of Paldean Fates, and all I ever pull as far as illustration rares is the Palmy. That's the only thing I ever get. Yeah, Shaman is a much nicer experience. I mean, this isn't too bad. Arceus is gonna be the worst one. That's a longer cutscene. That was a loud button press. This is the one. This is the one. It's not the one. It's not the one. I wish Paldean Fates wasn't a special set. I guess I'll have to buy more booster bundles if I want to open more of it. Oh, have a good one. Thanks again for the raid. I appreciate it. Look at my character's big head. I hate the chibi look of this game. What did I start at? Was I at 625 when we started? So, getting a decent amount done. Oh, I miss those times as well. I miss when you would go to like a big box store and see the action replay with all the like fake bootleg Pokemon on the packaging. Simpler times, for sure. I'm glad PlayStation's getting backlash for that. Clowns. I don't know what these big game companies don't get it. Like, nobody wants to sign up for your crappy crappy account. I'll never forget when Tyler and I were gonna try multiverses and Warner Brothers was like, you have to make a Warner Brothers account. I would so rather not do that. I would really love to not do that. Oh, you got it from the ETB? Nice. I feel like I never pull anything good from ETBs. Yeah, Midnight, that's crazy, right? Games are in a really weird place right now. I don't have any modern console except my Switch and my PC. I've had no desire to go out and buy a PlayStation 5 or anything like that. Even the few games I would consider buying for a PS5 have just come out on PC later. Like all I need is like Steam and my Nintendo console and I'm good. What's even I feel like there's no games coming out this year. Like what's coming out this month? Yeah, you really can only if you really like Spider-Man or God of War. Yeah, they definitely did. At least Nintendo has an excuse because they're gonna release a new console soon, so it makes sense that they wouldn't have. Well, maybe that's cope. They definitely should have planned a few more games. I mean, it's not like they're strapped for cash, so what do they care? I've always. Oh no. Is that too hot of a take? I've always found Paper Mario games to be boring. I'm sorry. God, they're really stretching out that Final Fantasy trilogy, I guess. I barely heard anything from the second one that just came out. Yeah, I get people like Paper Mario. I'm not. I don't like hate the franchise. It's never appealed to me, really. I played the one on the Wii. You like SMRPG way more. Yeah, that people seem to like Thousand Year Door the most. And then like Sticker Star and the newer ones are like you would get lit on fire if you admitted to liking those games. Paper Mario fans are very intense. I never played any of the Mario and Luigi Superstar games. I've always heard really good things. I'm kind of sad that I missed out. Maybe in the if they ever make another one, I can pick it up. Do, 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 do. Just play the original Mario and Luigi. Why are the sequels not good? How many are there? I can't even tell you how many there are. You don't like the sequels as much? Only 1 and 3 are good? I want a new 3D Mario game. I've never played Luigi's Mansion either. I've skipped out on a lot of Mario side games. I've played almost every main Mario game, but a lot of the side, like I've never played a Yoshi game. I have played all the Mario Karts. I hate the weird shadows in this game. The way the clouds reflect on the gradient screen is so weird. Played Yoshi's Island for Super NES N64, didn't really like them. The one Yoshi game I remember the most is the one for the DS. I remember seeing that in, like, GameStop. I want to say I maybe played the demo. Yeah, a lot of the Mario of the Mario sports titles I never played. I played the first few Mario parties. A lot of the recent Mario sports games seem not good. They seem pretty lacking. Not a lot of content compared to the OGs. I want to say, but did I play Mario Golf at some point? I remember the advertising for the soccer one. Many of the Nintendo Switch games have been made with like 65% effort. Almost all of their sports titles seem like that. Yeah, they phoned them in. Remember they made like a Wii Sports-esque game for the Switch? About the what now? Mario Golf on GameCube. I like the golfing in the Madagascar GameCube game. That was peak. It also had curling. I did have a few Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games games. It's a great sentence. Those are so weird. The Mario and Sonic at the Olympics games are so weird. Like seeing like Eggman ride a horse. A real horse. Great stuff. Tails shoots a gun. Yeah. And it's funny because like that's just the thought, like Sonic is just holding back. How are you not gonna have the Canadian flag in the Vancouver one? Yeah, the first Mario and Sonic game, I was definitely still a kid when that came out. Mario and Sonic at the 2020 games. Quite possibly one of the most cursed video games ever. And there's a lot of like swimming games too. You have to really break your immersion. So I don't think Sonic would want to swim. Yeah, it's funny how characters like Sonic and Barry Allen have so much in common. Speedsters are very just inherently powerful characters. The Olympics is soon, isn't it? There's an Olympics this year. Are those Mario and Sonic games done? Are we not are we not getting another one? It's in Paris, right? Paris. Oui. Omelette du fromage. Didn't they add skateboarding? They need to do a Mario and Sonic. They need to do a new Mario and Sonic Olympic Games where Sonic and Mario can shred. Tony Hawk Pro Skater Sonic. Wow, I should time you out for that, Tyler. Jeez. Tough crowd. I don't know any other French, chat. Baguette. Oi, oi. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. What's a good TCG set these days? It depends on what you're looking for, Silver. Haldean Fates is probably my favorite set they've had in a while. I've been pretty unimpressed with a lot of their other sets. Like, Temporal Forces is eh. Like, there's some neat cards in almost every set. But the sets are so big, the pull rates are so bad. Yeah, that's good advice. Buy singles. $151 is a decent set if you can find it. So I would go with like Paldean Fates or 151. I mean, you could always just go with Temporal Forces, but don't maybe keep your expectations low. I do like the Iron Crown art from that set. Gen 1 pandering. I pulled Charmander from 151, and I also pulled Charmander and Charmeleon from Paldean Fates, but of course, no Charizard. I did pull Iono, though. Oh. I have a knack for pulling the, expensive trainer from the shiny special sets. Or Iono. I refuse to say Iono. Iono! Yeah, I like TCG Player for singles. eBay, of course. Grusha. Yeah, I'm not saying Grusha either. Exactly. Like, you can't just say Grusha. Darkrai's got a lovely collar on. Yeah, he is an actual model. I think. Grusha, like Russia. Actually, it's the Soviet Union. And I'm starting to, like, disassociate. See Darkrai lots of times tonight. I'm disassociating. I don't even feel like I'm doing anything wrong. It's just, like, it certainly is looking at a cutscene of a really unimpressive looking game and turning the game off and turning it back on. A lot of repetitive motions, I guess. That's how people get into trouble and, like, turn their consoles off when a shiny shows up, because it's really easy to stop paying attention. It's really easy to just kind of zone out when you shiny hunt like this. We're almost at 777. That's exciting. Yeah, the Arceus will be worse because there's a longer cutscene. I hope everyone likes seeing all my Switch games. Intentionally shiny hunting with Sudowoodo at the Battle Frontier. Seven 775. 775. I could never. I feel like I mostly remember seeing people shiny hunting on, like, old forms, like Cerebi and stuff like that. I mean, back when I was a kid, we weren't really thinking about shiny hunting. Like, the hardest thing to get when I was a kid was, like, Feebas in Gen 3. I remember my little group of friends trying to figure out if, like, just desperately trying to get Feebas. Shiny hunting is much more feasible now, yeah. I mean, barely anything is rare in modern Pokemon games, regular non-shiny Pokemon included. Scizor, Lapras, any rare Pokemon you can imagine, they're just kind of chilling now. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, you have to find your tile for Feebas. Exactly. 777! Not shiny. No lucky. Yeah, normal Pokemon aren't. I think there's no more like 1% Dunsparce. Ugh, that paragraph sent a chill down my spine, Cacturn. Never found another one. No. Also, I straight up read it as waiting for like Five Nights at Freddy's. The Zoomers waiting for Five Nights at Freddy's, playing through Gen 2. In Gen 3, you had the, like, trendy phrases. Gen 3 had so many niche little things that you could do. Mirage Island, all the Feebas stuff, the trendy phrases and stuff like that. Alright, 779. 779. Not shiny. 8675309. Bouncy mildew. Yeah, they had it with Gabby and Ty too. I don't know what it is about Gabby and Ty. I always remember them. They were fun NPCs. Fare thee well. I always got a kick out of seeing the TV after I would fight Gabby and Ty in Gen 3. Also, like, nobody used Xploud except for Gabby. She was real for that. Yeah, they would always respawn, which made them nice. Yeah, remember when somebody came into chat and it was like, go back and play Gens 1, 2, 3, and 4 and try to do it without without grind. Like, it was something like that. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Try to play through Gen 1 without, like, you grind in every game. Like, sure, it's way easier with the XP share, but I don't know. Pokemon games are not difficult. You don't need to grind for 1,000 years to beat a Pokemon game. I have a sneaking suspicion that they never even played those games. They said they always defend Sun and Moon, their first Pokemon game, so that's all you need to know right there. Self-explanatory sentences. Draconian mode? I don't know what that is. Also, the XP share is not very difficult to get in old Pokemon games. It's not like you're gonna be struggling, like you're going through a desert without water. Like, it's not that... Like, I think you're overblowing this a little bit. You didn't realize X items were so good until like 10 years ago. Yeah, when I started watching people doing randomizers and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, X items are very, very useful. A lot of those, like, Ultra, Super, Nuzlocke, Iron Mons don't even let you use X items. A check mode of hard mode. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Once upon a time, there was a hard mode in Gen 5, and then there wasn't. Yeah, Carbos, Iron. It was always fun getting the vitamins because they would give you so much money. To critique titles like they know. Yeah, you would be surprised how many times I see that. $7.85. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Pokemon has ever done a good job in any game ever for explaining the mechanics. Like, I remember first learning about EV training. Like, is any of that ever really covered in the games themselves? Absolutely not. To this day, I don't know how you could get through... Like, if you're a newcomer to Pokemon, I feel like you would have to use sources like Bulbapedia or Cerebi. Otherwise, like, there's so many different ways Pokemon evolve. There's no real good explanations about competitive Pokemon. The games do an absolute dog shit terrible job of explaining their actual mechanics. I always feel like that's why Pokemon communities are so big, because you seek out the information and you find these communities. Yeah, they'll tell you, they'll go over every rival now is like, whoa, you know that water beats fire? But they can't be bothered to tell you about EVs or IVs. Some of the typings can be kind of confusing too. Like, obviously some are self-explanatory, but in nature's, I think, is also confusing. Why is dark weak to bug? People always explain the psychic weakness to, like, bug and dark and ghost. But yeah, why is dark weak to bug? And I feel like fairy being effective against dragon makes sense, but honestly, if you reversed it and had dragon be effective against fairy, I feel like that could make sense too. Is dark type really just evil type in Japan? Evil! Honestly, dark sounds cooler. Evil type. That evil type sounds so goofy. Yeah, rock and ground can probably be confusing for new players. I mean, sometimes still I mix, I can't, remember when Pokemon are both rock and ground. Or solely rock, solely ground. Like, sometimes those are very easy to mix up. Yeah, because they're both Earth. They're both rock and ground are very similar. Those are the most similar two types we have. Is Bug even weak? Is fighting even weak against Bug? That doesn't sound right. Umbreon evil doesn't make any sense. It's very like I said, like having a whole type be called evil seems very childish. Imagine if it was called like Yami type, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Water and ice are similar, of course. Bug resists fighting. And doesn't fighting resist Bug? Water should be weak to ice. I like that. Evil Pokemon search results, 1 for Giovanni's Persian. Aww. Poor Persian. Wait, fighting's not weak against poison either. What are you talking about? Fighting's weak to, what, flying, psychic, and fairy. And that's it. See, you can tell typings are confusing because people are just spreading, just saying things that are just incorrect. There's one ice move that's super effective on water. Yes, freeze dry. Nobody uses bug type. Bug is good against psychic and dark types. What about stellar terror type? I mean, Bulbapedia literally just says, the fighting type is fighting type in Japanese as well, is one of the 18 types. Fighting type moves are super effective against dark, ice, normal, rock, and steel type Pokemon, while fighting type Pokemon are weak to flying, fairy, and psychic. Like I said. Geez, we're almost at 800. These are going faster than I thought they would. I mean, it's been a while since I've done Darkrai. What would Volcanion be weak against? It'd be weak against, what, electric? Because it's part water. And would in ground and rock? I think that's it. It is fun when you have Pokemon that are dual typing that the types protect each other. Like Spiritomb. Or Scovillain, Firegrass. Aku. Samurai Jack. I know who that Pokemon is. If you don't know, I'll give you a hint, chat. It's from Gen 3. It's found in Meteor Cave. Yeah, it's Lunatone. That was Lunatone. Solrock has a really distinct... Solrock and Lunatone have distinctive cries. They're really cool Pokemon. I really like Solrock and Lunatone. I think they both have neat shinies, too. Maybe if they didn't just do Gen 1 Mons for Sun and Moon, we could have gotten Sun and Moon, Alolan, Solrock, and Lunatone. For shame. $7.99. Buy today for the low, low price of $7.99. Come on, this game takes so long to load. The max raid event? I do not remember that. I don't think I have Solrock or Lunatone shiny. I believe I've tried to hatch them in Sword and Shield and I've never been successful. I've been kind of wanting to do another Masuda in Sword and Shield, but I don't know who. I don't know who. Alright, 801. Who do I still need from Gen 8? Let's see, I still need... Atrem. Surfetched. No. I think I have a Farfetch for Surfetched. I just haven't wanted to evolve it. Mr. Rhyme. Runerigus. Yamper. Oh, I need Yamper. Thievul. Blipbug. And Dottler. And of course the last few starters, but I'm getting those from Scarlet Violet. Oh, jeez. That's short Pokedex. Another Sword and Shield playthrough. Yeah, I guess I'd have to... What could I do? I could create another Switch account. if I wanted to play through Sword and Shield again. I haven't really had much inspiration to go back and play through Sword and Shield, though. I'll be honest. But I should at some point. Just because it's been so long. We still have the bid war going on with Oraz with 1 point lead. I'll probably close that like mid-May. I've spent more hours in Sword and Shield than any other Pokemon game, which sickens me a little bit. Oh, if you look at how many hours I have in Sword and Shield, it's a lot. Maybe I can find like a cheap used copy of Sword. I don't know, it was funny the other day when I was doing Dynamax Adventures and somebody on YouTube was like, why are you- who's playing Sword and Shield? It's like, I get it, but also... Dynamax. I want to play through Sword and Shield again and get to that point where I think they cut content where that path goes to the power plant, where you have that conversation with Sonia. Yeah, it's like, I said, you know, all the legendaries in Scarlet Violet are locked, and they must have respected that answer because they left. Or they were so disgusted that I was playing Sword and Shield. Who would I use in a new playthrough of Sword and Shield? Jeez. I do not want to take Scorbunny or Grookey. I don't want to take them. That would actually be the hardest choice. I don't know if I want to play the DLC again. I really did not like... Isle of Armor continues to get worse as time goes by. I don't think I would go through the DLC again. What if I use, like... Orbeetle? Most of Isle of Armor is just leveling up your cub. Yeah. I don't... like, the stuff with Mustard, Clara and Avery, eh. I don't like Graplock. I like Clobbopus. Graplock's weird mouth ruins it, I'm sorry. You used Orbeetle on your first team? What a choice. I mean, I pretty much used my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon in my original playthrough. I picked Sobble. I used Grimmsnarl. I used Hatterene. Centiskorch I've used more than any other Gen 8 Pokemon ever. Maybe I could use Cramorant? Or Applin? I used Frostmoth. Like, I suppose I could do Stonejourner or SQ depending on my version. This is kind of slim pickings. I'm looking at all the Gen 8 Pokemon and it's like, geez. The pickings be kind of slim. Oh, and I used Cursola, so... What the heck is left that I actually would want to use? Eldegoss? Dubwool? I mean, nobody says I have to use solely Gen 8 Pokemon, I guess. I could use one of the fossils. I've used Dracovish in battles, but the others I've not really used. In Churchin. And if I use Snom, that would be part of Bean Squad. What other non-Gen 8 Pokemon? It's been so long I don't even remember what shows up. What non-Gen 8 Pokemon could be fun? I straight up would have to look at the Pokedex again. Sword and Shield Pokedex. Okay, let's see. Oh, I could use Caterpie. Eviolite Charjabug. Charjabug with an Everstone. Oh gosh, there's so many doozies early on. Skwovet, Greedent, Pidove, Tranquil, Unpheasant. Wow. Absolutely buck wild lineup there. Maybe I could use Obstagoon. I do like Obstagoon. Oh yeah, Ceedon and Lotad are in the game. What the hell? I could use Diggersby again. I'm sure chat would love that. I could make the Chadster 2. Everyone would be so excited. Ooh, I could use Oddish. Blossom would be fun. Let's see. A lot of these are really boring. Like, I like Pelipper, but... Even, like, Joltik, Galvantula... Manectric, maybe? And a lot of these I've used. Arcanine I've used so much. I could use the Vanillite line. That would probably make somebody mad. Snorunt, because Snorunt is in every game. Delibird? Now that would truly be a tough one to use. Whoops, getting a little ahead of myself. Present, the new meta. I've used Cryogonal before. Something like Xatu could be fun, but I hate that floating model so much. This is such a sauceless regional dex. I always forget Gossifleur exists. Gossifleur might be one of the most forgettable Pokemon. I don't even necessarily dislike it. I just never remember that it exists. I thought it was gonna Gossifleur looks like it should evolve into Scovillain more than Capsicid. Always thought it looked like it was gonna evolve into a spicy pepper. And it never did. It evolved into old man farming cotton ball. There's so much Gen 4 in here. Cherim, Cherubi, Cherim, Stunky, Skunktank. Gengar, Gyarados. What about Seeking? Wishy-Washy could be interesting. I've never used Wishy-Washy before. I don't even know who I'll use if Oraz wins, or I mean honestly if whatever game wins. I haven't thought about any teams. Could use Roggenrola. Onyx? Onyx is one of the few Gen 1 Pokemon I need shiny. Fun fact. I do not have Onyx. What if I used Barraskewda? That really is a joke right there. If I ever use Barraskewda, something has gone wrong, chat. That's a cry for help. Aliens must have interfered or something. I could use regular Persian. Ooh, Ferroseed. I would absolutely use Ferrothorn. I love Ferrothorn. Yeah, I can't believe that's the only skunk Pokemon. I mean, Zigzagoon, Galarian Zigzagoon kind of has the vibes, but it's not. It's black and white, I guess. Pikachu, evolutions. I could use Swirlex. Or Spritzy, suppose. I can safely say I've never used Spritzy or Aromatisse in a playthrough ever. I have a few options for the Onyx. Onyx I could get in PLA as well. I could do Surfetched, although then I'd have to evolve it. Could use Golisopod. But I use Golisopod on my, my Sun team, because it's an awesome Pokemon. Oh, you got your shiny Midnight Nice. Your shiny Magikarp. Goldfish. Shiny Magikarp in Scarlet Violet almost looks metallic. They made that fish glossy. Man, I've had a real hard time lately trying to find a new screen protector for my phone. I ordered a screen protector and I didn't realize, which this is an awful design. There's just a big circle on the screen protector, which I guess is for like fingerprint stuff, which I don't even do. So there's just a stupid ass circle on here. And it doesn't adhere. So I have an S20 Plus, so the edges are curved. And I guess having curved edges on a phone makes it very unscreen protector friendly. So every screen protector I've looked up has terrible reviews. I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do. I had one factory. The one was installed on my phone when I first got it, but it it didn't last. I mean, it lasted quite a while, but I've had this phone for years. But every time I think I find a good new screen protector, I look at the reviews and they're like, this thing is shit. It doesn't stick. I have a good case, I feel like. Also doesn't help, like, my phone is a few years old, so it's always kind of a pain to find stuff for phones that aren't brand spanking new, or Apple. Like, Pokemon makes really cute phone cases, but not for any phone I have. Is Super Mario Wonder good? Yes. I haven't finished it. But it is a good game. It's super creative. No, I haven't looked on, like, AliExpress for any cases or anything. I want it, like, now. Is the problem. Like, I have this crappy... Like, it even has like, a black cutout around the camera, too. It's like, this case is ass. And a big circle for fingerprint scanner I don't use. So I want to get rid of it. It also is lifting on the sides. I just put it on and it's already lifting and collecting lint. So, great phone case. Or great screen protector, guys. Thanks. Yeah, my case is from there. I have all my phone cases I get from there. It's pretty much your basic, like, 2D side-scrolling Mario game with a lot of interesting little quirks. It's well made, has good music. It's a fun time. How do the people that have the, like, Samsung folding phone even get cases? How does that even work? I hear those phones break easily. And they're ungodly expensive, so that sucks. Dropping like $1,500 on a phone. And it just break. No, I never tried the Peach game. I mean, AliExpress shipping has gotten faster because of, like, Temu, which is funny. Pokemon Home is undergoing maintenance. Gen 10 confirmed? Let's get to, like, I don't know, 8:30 maybe? I think the Peach game has a demo if you want to do the demo to see if you like the game. Or did they take that down? I don't know. They had the pop sockets. So Pop Socket makes a lot of Pokemon ones, and they had Bulbasaur. No, it was Charmander and Squirtle heads, like rubber heads on the Pop Socket. I saw those on sale the other day. Yeah, the demo should still be up, just like the Pikmin 4 demo. Play Pikmin 4. That's a good game. That's a real good game right there. Pikmin 4, big fan. Pokemon. Pokemon. You know who Pokemon number 830 is, chat? Without looking, give me your best guess. No cheat. No cheaty cheat. Who's Pokemon 830, chat? Zarude? Cramorant? These are both decent guesses. Snom? I should make a Crash compilation. Barrascuda, good guess. You're all warm. It is a Gen 8 Pokemon. But you're a little too far in the deck, so you gotta go a little, less in. Appleton, Bolton, oh, you're very close. Blipbug? It's Eldegoss. Eldegoss is Pokemon 830. Ain't that great? Isn't that joyous? Alright, this one's for you, Eldegoss. Big Eldegoss. Bless this Darkrai. Heart of the Eldegoss. Heart of the Eldegoss, please. Ride like the wind, Eldegoss. Here we go. Here we go, Eldegoss. No. No. No, no, no. Chat, real talk though. How many moonballs should I have? I have 17. Should I get more moonballs, chat? In your professional shiny hunting opinion, chat, should I get more moonballs? Because Darkrai is significantly harder to catch than Shaman. Because, like, I'll switch out from Alakazam. I'll go into Smeagol. We hit him with the big Spore, the False Swipe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't, like, trading with a bot to get moonballs is pretty annoying. What level is it? It is level... 50. It's level 50. It's not that high level, honestly. Oh, which mark did you get, Midnight? Which one? Like, this already took me a while. Also, it's funny, whenever I go to, like, you know, dot trade Pikachu at Moonball, people are trading, like, shiny Monfernos to them. It's like, what do you need this for? Why are y'all here? Oh, is it just a rare mark? Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know if I feel comfy with 17 moonballs, chat. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world if I had to swap to, like, Lux, but I don't know. Maybe I'll off and on do some casual trades for more moonballs. Off stream, because that would be the most boring content in the world. Yeah, maybe like 10 more. 30 should be good, right? Like, what if I had 30? 30 would be fine, right? Wouldn't have to worry about 30. It's like I said, unfortunately, my version of Shining Pearl is 1.30, so I don't have one of the versions where I could dupe items. There used to be a glitch where you could easily dupe items in Pokemon. And it's patched. They patched it. Like, I could turn... I could get... I would have to get another Switch to downgrade my version. It would be a lot of effort. 7.4, 23 chance per ball. 50% chance of catching it within 9 balls and 95% chance of catching it within 39? Ah, good old Cave of the Dragonflies. Banette has a purpose here. So, Executor and Banette are here for Arceus, pretty much. So, Banette has a Leppa Berry. Executor is here to skill swap and harvest, just in case. So they don't run out of PP. And then Meganium and Giblets are just here for good vibes. And I did get a better Smeargle, chat. This Smeargle is much stronger. I think my last Smeargle had like 48 attack. This one has 152. I specifically made it adamant. So that's why my team was very strange. And then Alakazam is here for Synchronize. But yeah, I guess I'll on and off get more Moon Balls. Because 17... I don't know, there's nothing wrong with playing it safe, right? Well, I feel like I've done as much Darkrai as I can. We started at, what, 625? So that was a few hundred resets there. Yeah, I'm Darkrai'd out. I might do Darkrai more than just... And I know we had Shaman Sunday, but this was a really... it was really easy on my hand, so I might do Darkrai more often. So don't be alarmed if you see it outside of Sunday. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. We'll probably get to 1,000 next time. Oh, goodness. Hopefully Darkrai doesn't cause that much trouble. I was pretty happy with Shaman. Like, 29.59 is okay for Shaman. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the follows and the raids. Shout out to the YouTube viewers. And yeah, we'll be back for more shiny hunting, regularly scheduled shiny hunting again soon. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.